Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Wednesday night to everyone. I am so excited to talk to you tonight. I'm going to give this a few seconds for people to jump on. I know we just got off a big webinar talking about some really exciting changes and how we can help athletes perform. So I'm just going to give people a few minutes to jump on. And we've got some exciting news to share with you tonight. Some things that actually blew my mind when I first got involved. So super excited for everybody to hear about this news. If you can just type down in the comment box where you are from so that I can get back with you, what city or country you're from, if you're from the US or Canada, and what state you're from, that would be really, really cool. Totally would appreciate that. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight. Super excited to have everybody join me tonight. Hey, listen, so I see a few people jumping on. So, one of the things I wanted to come on and share with you guys tonight is I mentioned about probably a month ago, I did a live and I wanted to come back. A lot of people have messaged me privately or said, why are you doing a different company? What are you doing? And so I wanted to share with you kind of what went into my thinking process, but one particular aspect that blew my mind when I got involved. So, there's whatever business you're doing, whether you're going to be buying a crane and rigging company, like my background is, right, handling litigation for crane guys, whether you're going to buy a McDonald's, whatever it is you're going to do, there's certain things you should look at when you start a new business. And that doesn't matter if it's direct sales or if it's a traditional business. It doesn't matter if it's a real estate brokerage or if it's a massive insurance company, right? You want to look at a couple of things. Do you have a unique and relevant product? Right. And so in my world, the crane and rigging world, I was branded as Crane Girl all those years. And it's because I was the only woman in the whole United States that had my background in the law, that worked with insurance, that had done what I did. So that's why I was called Crane Girl. And obviously a lot of women not working in the crane and rigging industry. So I was unique. I had a unique and relevant service to offer. So again, do you have a unique and relevant product you're bringing to the market? Here with LifeVantage, we absolutely do. We have the only product in the entire world, the only natural product that the US government's investigated for 6 years. 6 years, and they found that it's proven to extend life. That wasn't our study, that was the US government, the National Institute of Aging, that did that. Our product is absolutely unique and relevant. We were the world's first Nrf2 activator, holistic activator, vegan, GMO-free. Yeah, that was our company. So absolutely unique and relevant. We've got unique and relevant hair care with hair gel in it that is having massive response. Nrf2 activated hair care, skin care, again, Nrf2 activated skin care, and this energy drink that I've got that blows my mind. It's called Axio. That's absolutely phenomenal with vitamin B's, magnesium, quercetin, all of these things that help with your brain energy and your performance as well. So we've got hands down unique and relevant products, and we just came out with this weight management system with probiotics and prebiotics that are having phenomenal blow your mind results. That's not what I'm here to talk about tonight, because our products, nobody has clinical studies. You can ask any company, go to GNC, go to High Health, go to Costco, ask any other network marketing company, do they have 24 peer-reviewed studies? And the answer is going to be no. So we stand alone. That for me was really powerful. I wanted to be with a company that had that evidence, right? But here's some of the other things that matter when you look at a company. Again, doesn't matter if it's an insurance company you're going to buy, whether it's a retail insurance brokerage, a McDonald's, an Arby's, you're going to buy a franchise. You want to look at some of these other factors. You want to look at the timing and the trends, the momentum that that company has. So think about this. You could have the most amazing DVD player, not real popular right now, or the best IBM Selectric typewriter. It was the best, but nobody's buying typewriters. So you have to have a product that the timing and the momentum is growing in. And you want to make sure that it's going to be in demand, not just today or tomorrow, but the next day. And you want to know that there's this thing in business. For those of you that studied management in college, there's a thing called Drucker's curve, right? It's this curve that talks about the adoption process. So we have these early adopters, these innovators that start with a product, and then these early adopters. And that's still kind of down here. And then all of a sudden, when it becomes popular, people start buying in. That's the big part of the bell curve, right? So when you start a business, you want to be down at the innovator or early adopter stage. Well, LifeVantage, a company's been around since 2003. So a lot of people think, well, it can't be an innovative company. Well, it is, because we were the only Nrf2 activated company way back in 2003. But I wanted to share some data with you because this blew my mind when I looked into this company. So our company is publicly traded. That was super, super important for me. You can go to LFVN and check us out. And if you go to LFVN, I want you to go and look, not just at the stock price, which is what a lot of people do, and that's great. That's cool. We had great stock growth. But I want you to look at the outside investors, not people with our company, but who owns the stock, who's putting money into the stock. And man, your mind is going to be blown, because mine was. So most of the time, a direct sales company, they don't have a lot of outside hedge funds or venture capitalist investing. So venture capitalists are people like Mark Cuban, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos. Those people that are millionaires and billionaires that take their billions and invest them in another company, those are venture capitalists. And those people, they don't typically invest in network marketing companies. Well, our company has one of the biggest players in all of network marketing who is invested in our company. And then I want you to pull the research up, and I'm going to post a link on my Facebook page so you can check it out later. There was last 2 quarters of 2018, third and fourth quarter, right when I joined this company, $30 million that venture capital firms spent investing in this company. That's why you know that there's momentum, because in 2014 and 15 and 16, no venture capitalists were investing in this company. They weren't taking their millions and billions and investing them in Nrf2 science. They didn't even know what Nrf2 science was. But in 2018, they did. And let me give you kind of a snapshot of why that's so important. We started in 2003. We started 15 years before this, and we were the originators. We were the innovators in Nrf2. That Drucker curve, we were the first. We were doing it before anybody else. The guy that formulated our product, he discovered an antioxidant in our body when he was studying at Duke. That's how big of a deal it is. And then we were featured on ABC Primetime, and the reporter had this gotcha journalism, and they tried to figure out our product and see if it was legit, and it was. That was 2005. And back then, in 2003, when we started, check this out, the US government's medical website, pubmed.gov, there were only 53 studies about Nrf2 science. And we were at the beginning of that. We were the innovators. And then you fast forward to 2005, 2006, and we published our first study. And our first study talked about oxidative stress, and that it reduced oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. And PubMed only had about 150 studies in 2006. And then fast forward to 2009, and we got a patent. And for me, that was important. We all know we want to protect our intellectual property, right? We got a patent in 2009. And that patent was talking about producing antioxidant enzymes and reducing our C-reactive protein or inflammatory markers, the inflammation we get in our lungs and our joints, right? If we've got an autoimmune disease, the inflammation that occurs in our body. So we have a patent that shows that we have a method to help decrease inflammatory markers and increase antioxidants internally. And then in 2015, not related to our company, Washington State University did this study, and they said, got to listen to this quote, Washington State said, Nrf2 activation was potentially the most therapeutic and extraordinary breakthrough in the history of medicine, in all of the history of medicine. Some of people are comparing it to bigger than antibiotics. And they said that in 2015. Wall Street still hadn't taken notice. It wasn't until 2018 that we really started to get a lot of other investors, other people buying our stock besides people involved with our company. And I dare you, I challenge you to type in any direct sales company and find what their outside investors are investing in their company. Because we have a company, a hedge fund, a venture capital firm called Renaissance Technologies. They bought about 7% of our outstanding stock, 7%. And there's a quote out of Forbes. I didn't know who they were. I knew who Vanguard was. Vanguard's bought our stock. Other big VC firms that you would have heard of, they've bought our stock. But I'd never heard of Renaissance Technologies. And so I went and checked them out. And there's this quote from Forbes that I want you to hear about, because this is who bought into our firm. It says, and I'm going to read this. So I apologize. Don't normally read when I'm doing a live. But according to Forbes, Renaissance Technology is the enormously successful and secretive quantitative trading hedge fund founded by billionaire James Simons. Renaissance's strategy, which is now open only to its employees and owners, is often viewed as the greatest hedge fund ever. Founded in 82 and now managing $44 billion, this mysterious Renaissance Technologies is viewed on Wall Street with wonder and amazement for Medallion's ability to use math and computers to consistently churn out incredible returns. That is the leading outside investor in our company, the company that Wall Street venture capitalists look to. They invested in our company in August of 2018 and again at the end of 2018. And after they did, other investors started flocking. That's when you know momentum is with a company. Yes, the number of published studies has gone up on PubMed. It went from 53 all the way up to there's over 11,000 total right now. So yes, the momentum is building. Yes, that Drucker's curve is happening. Yes, we were an innovator, but we're still an early adopter. You still have a chance to be on the ground floor of this company because people didn't know about this. If you ask your doctor about Nrf2 activation, he may not know unless he's a neurologist. If you ask somebody, maybe a physical therapist, he's probably not going to have heard of Nrf2 activation. Very few people know about it. That's how you know that we have the timing and trends that you want to be in on the ground floor of this growing industry. We're a $200 million startup. 5 years, we've made over $200 million in revenue, but almost nobody knows about us. But Wall Street now does. And when millionaires and billionaires are investing not only their money, but their clients' money, their hedge funds' money into a company because they believe in where the company's headed, that is called a clue. That's called a really big clue. And it's one of the things that blew my mind when I first looked at LifeVantage. It blew my mind because I knew if millionaires and billionaires were going to place their money in our company and risk their clients' money, that this had to be the real deal. And that's one of the benefits of having a publicly traded company. So go check out our stock at LFVN. You can see who owns the stock. You can see who's bought in. You can see who's sold. And you can look at the trends of where the stock is going, but especially look at who the investors have been over the last year. Now that the world is starting to hear about Nrf2 activation, people like A4M, the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, that's doctors who believe in anti-aging, they're talking about Nrf2. People are starting to learn about it, and Wall Street's starting to learn about it. So we have a unique and relevant product. We have the timing and the trends and momentum unlike anything else. Remember, this is the greatest breakthrough in the history of medicine. Nobody else can say that. Nobody else can say that they have a product that was proven by the National Institute of Aging to extend life by 7%. Nobody else can say that. That's why this company has a unique and relevant product. That's why our timing and trends are unparalleled. Yes, we have amazing leadership. Yes, we have a system that is so easy for everybody else to use. All of that's important. We have a great comp plan, but our product is unique and our timing is mind-blowing. Where this field of Nrf2 science is going, it's going to change medicine. And we are not only on the ground floor, we are a pioneer in this field. So I would love to help you turn on your body's own genes so you get healthier. I would love to help you activate your body, upregulate your genes to make them do what they do more better, or to downregulate your genes so that they do less of the damaging stuff. That's what our product does. It's a Nrf1 and Nrf2 activator. I'd love to talk to you about that and all of the other amazing Nrf2 activated products we have for hair care and skin care and weight loss. But man, I got to tell you my personal testimonial. Those of you that know me, you know I blew out my knee early 90s before law school. I've had 2 ankle reconstructions. I've got joint surgery that I need on my foot and my ankle from all those years of dance and not taking care of my joints. My arthritis is almost completely gone. In my foot, it's gone. In my ankle, it's gone, even though it's been reconstructed twice. And in my knee that needs a replacement, it's probably 60, 70% better. Now, we don't treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate any diseases. That's not what this product does. What this product does is it turns on your body's own genes so you make more antioxidants, so you make more anti-inflammatories. It helps your body heal itself. And that's why I've fallen in love with it. I'd love to share more with all of you guys as well. So get back to me, get back to whoever has showed you this webinar. Let them know if you want to turn on your own genes to optimize your own health, if you want your hair to be healthier, if you want your skin to be healthier, if you want to use Nrf2 science, this brand new Nrf2 science that Wall Street just dropped $30 million in less than a year on this company if you want to be part of that Nrf2. Do you believe it? Because Wall Street does. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope everybody has a really blessed night. I'm going to sign off the way my foster son always used to say goodnight, and now the way my niece and nephew say goodnight, saying I love you to God and back. Have a great night, everybody. Be blessed.